I urge the political leaders of Georgia to withdraw the draft law. As it was the case last year, it is clear that this legislation is incompatible with the EU norms and values. If adopted, it would jeopardize Georgia's progress on the EU path.
The proposed law will undermine the work of civil society and independent media. Should this law be adopted against the aspirations of Georgian people and in violation of the Commission recommendations, then our response should be clear. First, we must freeze any opening of accession negotiations of Georgia. Second, any future financial assistance to Georgia must be made conditional on scrapping this damaging law. And finally, I once again call on the Council to impose targeted sanctions against the oligarch Bidzina Ivanishvili and free Misha Saakashvili.
Georgia's current government and the ruling Georgian Dream Party also say they want to join the European Union. Unfortunately, what the Georgian Dream Party does is rather different. There are problems with basic freedoms, the independence of the judiciary, press freedom, LGBTQ plus rights. The Georgian Dream government is becoming ever more illiberal and un-European.
The Georgian government uses Russian tactics to oppress civil society, opposition, and anyone critical of the government's doings. Georgian people need to be supported in their European aspirations and to be able to live in a country free of corruption and respecting fundamental freedoms.
The government broke its promises and is forcing the law through. In addition, there are plans to restrict the LGBT plus rights in Georgia, and peaceful protesters are facing repressions once again, this time from Zviad Karazishvili as the head of Special Task Department. All of this violates EU norms and values. It's ever more painful to watch Georgia get closer and closer to Russia's system. The candidate status is not a permanent achievement, and there can be financial consequences. Please don't take away from your citizens the European path too.
We have to consider targeted sanctions, possibly against the oligarch Bidzina Ivanishvili, and call for a release of Misha Saakashvili.
If it is about foreign agents, the only foreign agents that are involved in this is those in the ruling party who copy Russian laws and are promoting the way Russia rules at home and perhaps even on behalf.
But you have to do your part. Go to elections in October and elect a truly pro-European and progressive national parliament. First, to politicians of Georgia, in particular governing Georgian Dream, please stop jeopardizing Georgia's European aspirations.
I call on EU institutions to apply targeted sanctions on Georgian individuals undermining democratic processes and organizing persecution of peaceful demonstrators, in particular, Zviad Haribashvili and Vasha Siradze. Those people are acting against the will of Georgian